Imagine stepping into a world where every choice feels like a battleground, a place where dreams are ignited by fire and forged in the heat of relentless ambition. Picture yourself in a vast hall filled with individuals, each carrying their own hopes, scars, and the weight of their struggles. Some are driven by an unwavering commitment to honor, working tirelessly and remaining true to their values despite overwhelming odds. Others have learned to navigate the murky depths of deception, manipulating the rules and bending morality to seize every fleeting opportunity. In this intense arena of life, where every moment is a test and every decision is a risk, the brutal truth emerges: the ones who often climb the highest are not necessarily those with the purest hearts, but those who dare to shatter convention. History, politics, and the ruthless world of business provide countless examples of individuals who, despite lacking traditional morality, achieve extraordinary power. They are the emperors who ruled with an iron fist, the CEOs who shattered corporate glass ceilings, and the strategists who rewrote the rules of success. Ask yourself, why does it seem that our world is engineered to reward those who exploit and dominate? Why do our institutions, from ancient courts to modern boardrooms, revere those who employ cunning tactics over those who play by the rules? Is it that the world itself is rigged, a stage where the unfair are destined to win? Let's delve deeper. Consider the notion that the promise of fairness, the comforting idea that hard work and integrity will always prevail, is nothing more than an illusion. From our earliest lessons in school to the fairy tales that whispered hope into our dreams, we are taught that justice, kindness, and righteousness are the keys to success. Yet, reality reveals a different narrative, a story where hesitation, often born of ethical restraint, can be a fatal weakness. I want you to imagine a tale of two friends who started their journey together. In their childhood, they were inseparable, both dreaming of a future filled with promise. The first friend believed, with every fiber of his being, that by working honestly and staying true to his principles, success would eventually come. The second friend, however, experienced early betrayals that shattered his trust in a fair world. He learned to read people, to exploit every opportunity, and to adopt a ruthlessness that served him well. Their paths diverged, and while one remained mired in a cycle of missed chances, the other soared, if only for a time, riding the wave of a system that rewards cold calculation over gentle persistence. This is the paradox we face today. In a world where resources are limited and competition is ferocious, the very qualities we hold dear, empathy, fairness, and kindness, can sometimes become the chains that hold us back. How do we reconcile our ideals with the harsh realities of survival? Is morality truly a weakness in the game of power, or is it simply misunderstood in a society that values instant results over enduring legacy? Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche provides a lens through which we can examine this conundrum. He argued that power is not a reward for being virtuous, but a force of life, a raw, unfiltered energy that exists independent of our moral constructs. To understand why the ruthless often seem to win, we must first examine the nature of power itself, as well as the dual moral systems Nietzsche described: master morality and slave morality. Picture two warriors on a vast, blood-stained battlefield. One warrior is the epitome of strength, decisiveness, and fearless ambition. He strides forward with the unwavering certainty that he is destined to command the battlefield. He does not seek validation from his peers or wait for permission, he simply asserts his will upon the world. In contrast, the other warrior, though not weak in spirit, hesitates. He waits for a sign of approval, clinging to the hope that virtue and fairness will someday secure his victory. Ask yourself, which of these warriors would you trust to lead you through the chaos of battle? Nietzsche believed that the answer lies in the concept of master morality. This is the morality of the strong, the rulers, the conquerors, the individuals who redefine what is good and bad on their own terms. For them, strength, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of excellence are not just virtues, they are the very essence of life. They write their own rules, shape their destinies, and in doing so, inspire others to break free from the shackles of conformity. On the other hand, slave morality emerges from powerlessness. It is the moral system of the oppressed, a set of ideals that extols humility, obedience, and self-sacrifice. It teaches that suffering is noble and that true goodness is found in meekness and restraint. Yet, in a twist of fate, this very morality often serves to keep power out of reach. By decrying ambition and shaming the pursuit of power, slave morality inadvertently preserves the status quo, leaving the reins in the hands of those who care little for conventional notions of right and wrong. This story is not just a historical analysis or an abstract philosophical debate, it is deeply personal. Think back to that friend who believed in the beauty of fairness. His journey was marred by moments of painful rejection, betrayals that left scars on his heart, and opportunities lost to a world that did not reward his kind spirit. His struggle resonates with anyone who has ever felt the sting of disappointment when doing the right thing did not yield the success they deserved. Meanwhile, his counterpart, hardened by life's harsh lessons, embraced a more pragmatic, if not ruthless, path. He learned that in a world ruled by the laws of nature, hesitation and indecision are luxuries one cannot afford. His victories came at a steep price: the erosion of trust, the isolation of a soul that had to sacrifice too much in the pursuit of power. His triumphs, though dazzling, carried the bittersweet reminder that every rise has its inevitable fall. Yet, in this tragic divergence lies an opportunity, a call to reimagine what true power can be. Imagine a new kind of leader, one who blends the strategic brilliance of master morality with the compassionate insight of a kind heart. Imagine a leader who, instead of choosing between ruthlessness and victimhood, finds a third way, a path where integrity and ambition coexist in a delicate balance. Modern psychology supports this idea, showing that traits like high ambition and low sensitivity to fear can propel one to great heights. However, when these traits go unchecked, they often lead to isolation and eventual downfall. The most resilient and inspiring leaders are those who temper their ambition with wisdom, who understand that power is not an end in itself, but a tool to be wielded with care. Let me take you on another journey, a story of transformation that illustrates this balance. Imagine a young visionary, once overlooked and underestimated. In a world that constantly told him to play it safe, he dared to question the rules. He faced failures that would have broken the spirit of many, but instead, he learned to harness his inner strength. With each setback, he grew wiser, his resolve hardening like tempered steel. His path was not marked by the absence of fear but by the courage to act despite it. This young leader began to see that every challenge was an invitation to reinvent himself. He learned the art of strategic empathy, the ability to understand the motives and fears of others while staying true to his own vision. In boardrooms, on battlefields, or in the quiet solitude of self-reflection, he discovered that the true measure of power was not in how ruthlessly one could conquer, but in the capacity to inspire, innovate, and create lasting change. In his rise, he encountered mentors who had also charted this third path, a path that merged ambition with compassion, strength with sensitivity. Together, they forged alliances and built movements that transformed industries, reformed institutions, and uplifted communities. They demonstrated that the old binary, ruthless versus righteous, was a false dichotomy. Real power, they showed, lies in the synthesis of these seemingly opposing forces. Throughout history, the most enduring legacies have been crafted not by those who exploited others without remorse, but by those who understood that every act of power must be measured by its impact on the collective human spirit. Think of leaders like Julius Caesar, whose brilliance was tempered by the very hubris that led to his downfall, or of modern innovators who revolutionized technology and society while wrestling with ethical dilemmas. Their stories serve as cautionary tales and beacons of hope, a reminder that the quest for power can either corrupt or uplift, depending on the choices we make. So, what does this mean for us today? It means that we must challenge the notion that the world is inherently rigged in favor of the ruthless. Instead, we have the power to rewrite the narrative. We can choose to see every setback as a stepping stone, every failure as an opportunity to learn, and every moment of doubt as the spark of a new beginning. This is a call to transform not only our individual lives but also the very fabric of society. It is an invitation to become architects of our own destiny, leaders who harness the dual forces of ambition and empathy to create a legacy that is both just and transformative. The journey is daunting, and the path is often shrouded in uncertainty, but it is precisely in the face of adversity that our true potential is revealed. Imagine a future where our communities are built on mutual respect, where innovation is driven by the courage to challenge the status quo, and where every person is empowered to contribute to a greater whole. Picture a world where the measure of success is not the accumulation of power through exploitation, but the creation of opportunities that uplift everyone around us. This vision is not a utopian dream, it is a call to action. It asks us to redefine what it means to be powerful. True power is not about domination or the relentless pursuit of personal gain. It is about overcoming the limitations of our past, transcending the fear that holds us back, and embracing a future where our collective efforts lead to genuine progress and lasting change. As you stand at the crossroads of your own destiny, reflect on the choices that have shaped your journey. Consider the times when you hesitated, when fear or doubt threatened to derail your dreams. Now imagine the strength it takes to rise above those moments, to harness your inner fire, and to transform each setback into a stepping stone toward greatness. This is the revolution of the soul, a transformative shift that begins with the simple act of daring to dream differently. It is a revolution that calls on us to break free from the confines of outdated morality and to forge our own path, a path where every bold decision reverberates with the promise of a better tomorrow. In our modern world, where the speed of change can be both exhilarating and terrifying, the greatest challenge is to remain authentic. To hold on to our principles even as we adapt to the ever-changing landscape of power and influence. It is here that the legacy of the Übermensch is not about blind domination, but about self-overcoming, a continuous journey of growth, resilience, and reinvention. Nietzsche's exploration of master and slave morality serves not as an endorsement of cruelty, but as a stark reminder of the forces that shape our world. It challenges us to confront the uncomfortable truth that in the pursuit of power, our inner conflicts and vulnerabilities can either be our downfall or our greatest source of strength. The true mastery of power lies in learning to balance the scales, to wield ambition without sacrificing empathy, to be resolute without becoming callous. This is where you come in. Your journey toward greatness is not predetermined by the rules of a rigged system. It is forged in the crucible of your experiences, your failures, and your relentless determination to rise above mediocrity. Every decision you make is a brushstroke on the canvas of your legacy, a legacy that can redefine what it means to lead in a world that often seems unforgiving. So, ask yourself, will you be the one who simply accepts the status quo, or will you choose to challenge it? Will you let the fear of failure or the weight of past disappointments hold you back, or will you harness them as fuel for a new era of leadership and innovation? Embrace the truth that power is a tool, a neutral force that can either build or destroy. Its value lies not in how much it is amassed, but in how wisely it is used. Real leadership is about transforming obstacles into opportunities, about creating value that extends far beyond personal gain, and about leaving behind a legacy that inspires others to dream, to challenge, and to grow. As you journey forward, remember that every challenge, every painful setback, is an invitation to rise. It is a call to become the best version of yourself, a version that sees beyond the superficial battles of greed and manipulation, and instead, focuses on building a future defined by creativity, resilience, and genuine compassion. This is your invitation to join a revolution of thought, a movement where the quest for power is not a battle against others, but a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It is a call to redefine success on your own terms, to master the art of balancing ambition with empathy, and to create a legacy that resonates with the hearts and minds of those you touch. The world is evolving, and so must we. In every corner of society, from the boardrooms of global corporations to the quiet determination of grassroots movements, there lies the potential for a new kind of power, one that honors both strength and vulnerability, that celebrates innovation while cherishing integrity, and that recognizes the profound truth that our greatest achievements are those we build together. As you listen to this message, let it be a reminder that you are not alone in your struggles. Every great leader, every visionary, has faced moments of doubt, felt the sting of failure, and confronted the harsh realities of a world that often rewards the ruthless. But it is precisely in these moments that the seeds of transformation are sown. It is here that you have the opportunity to rise, to harness your inner strength, and to shape your destiny with purpose and passion. So, take a deep breath and embrace the challenge before you. Let the fire of your ambition and the warmth of your compassion guide you on this journey. Recognize that the true measure of power is not found in the accolades or the wealth you accumulate, but in the impact you leave on the world and in the lives you inspire along the way. This is more than a call to action, it is a call to transform your life, to rewrite the rules of power, and to lead with a vision that is as bold as it is compassionate. Your legacy is waiting to be written, not by the ruthless, but by those who dare to believe that true power lies in the courage to create, to connect, and to inspire. Join me in this journey. Challenge the old narratives, embrace your true potential, and let your story be a testament to the incredible power that lies within each of us. Together, we can redefine what it means to lead, to succeed, and to build a future where every bold move creates a ripple of positive change across the world. The time has come to step out of the shadows, to confront the illusions of fairness, and to craft a legacy that is not measured by the battles won through ruthlessness alone, but by the lives transformed through integrity, innovation, and an unyielding commitment to a better tomorrow. Remember, every moment you hesitate is a moment lost in the pursuit of your dreams. Seize this opportunity to become the leader you were meant to be, a visionary who does not merely follow the old rules, but who dares to create a new playbook for success. Embrace the struggle, learn from the pain, and let every experience guide you toward the greatness that lies just beyond your comfort zone. If you believe that true power is built on the foundation of both relentless ambition and deep-rooted compassion, then this is your invitation. Step up, challenge the status quo, and let your inner light shine as a beacon of hope and transformation. The world is waiting for leaders like you, leaders who are not afraid to rewrite history, who dare to dream big, and who understand that the journey toward greatness is as important as the destination itself. So, as you embark on this transformative journey, remember that the power to change your life, and the world, lies in your hands. Every decision, every risk, and every act of courage is a step toward a future where success is defined not by ruthlessness, but by the integrity, creativity, and passion that you bring to every challenge. This is your moment. Embrace it fully. Rewrite the rules. Lead with heart and wisdom. And together, let's build a legacy that transcends the limits of what we once thought possible, a legacy that transforms not only our lives, but the very fabric of our society.